Good evening. The Don Valley Stadium is the venue for tonight's clash between the Sheffield Eagles and the Saints. More or less a full programme midweek. Both sides playing Sunday. The Sheffield side for this evening's clash. A fullback, Sabatabua. A three-quarter line of Pinckney, Senior, Taiwan and Okiwa. Michael and Aston, the half-back pairing, with Broadbent, Lawless and Edmed in the front row. Doyle, Carr and Wood the back three. Vasilakopoulos, Wright, Crowther and Turner are on the bench. The Saints side, Haig at fullback. Arnold, Hunt, Newlove and Sullivan. Hammond and Longer at halfback. Leatham, Cunningham, O'Neill in the front row. McBee, Metaltier and Joint the back three. Hayes, Pickavance, Morley and Anderson on the bench. Your referee is Robert Connolly of Wigan. We're ready to get underway. As you can see, we're about 3 days camel ride away from the pitch. I even had difficulty at Oldham on Sunday, picking out the numbers on the back of the Oldham jerseys. So I hope you'll bear with me this evening to see if I can get it right tonight. You're in Micron Video. My name's Ron Hoof. Paul Davis is your cameraman. I hope you enjoy the next 80 minutes. Saints certainly need to get a good win under the belt here, and we don't seem to do all that exceptionally well here at the Don Valley, do we? 2 points in the bag last Sunday for the Saints, 34-30 at Oldham, whereas the Eagles were trounced by the Pie Eaters last Sunday. Saints have the possession. Chip kick through. Sabatabua there coming for the ball, gets it safely, comes back in, crunch to the ground in the Eagles' 20-metre area. Well, knock on, can the Saints capitalise? Ball out to Arnold, can he squeeze in? Hat-trick scorer last Sunday, took a knock and was replaced by Joey Hayes. But keeps his place on the wing, now with Newlove. Saints move it out left. Going to try and drag the opposition left and right. Newlove again, driving for the corner. Solid Eagles tackling. Referee Connolly moves in. The Eagles move up quickly. John Keir in charge. Into passing, the ball's come back, but the Eagles capitalise on loose play. A decent night here. A lot of rain as we've travelled over from St Helens in the early evening. For a fine stadium here, and obviously, as you can see, all the spectators amassed on our side of the ground, the side we're filming from. You see the obviously lack of spectators everywhere else. Quite a distance away from the pitch, does distract, or detract I should say, from getting close in on the pitch as you usually do, as Martin Wood tries to make a gap, actually penetrates the Saints half. Last one of the sequence. Aston drills it downfield. Is it going to be too deep? I think it is. It's gone touching goal. Saints will restart from the centre of the 20. 2.5 minutes gone. Still no score. Last two games in the Super League have brought wins for the Saints. 26-18 at Halifax, 34-30 at Boundary Park last Sunday. And this is the 5th away game tonight, out of the last 7. Drop off ball there to Danny Arnold. Not really a lot to shout about just at present. Long, moving the ball cross field. Metaltier comes in. Sensationally sent off in the 12th minute last Sunday. For whatever reason, we thought it was a high tackle at first. We didn't look anything in it. Then we was told it was a punch. And if he was sent off for a punch, there was quite a few that should have been sent off as punches were exchanged. All by the Oldham side, I hasten to add. But the Eagles have the ball. They're moving it crossfield. Well, that's an incorrect play of the ball. The Saints are penalised for not lining up correctly. Sabatabua coming through there from the full-back berth, linking up with his three quarters. But Saints were penalised for holding the man down. And fine touch, 30 metres out, well 40 metres out, they're bringing him back. Saints are lined up 30 metres out. Lawless again steps up, back the acting half-back position. Short ball there, Edmed, first man in. Lawless again, brings it left, Edmed. And once again, Lawless scampering away, looking for that gap in the Saints defence. And there's a few gaps emerged on Sunday. The Saints will have to tighten them up. Wood chips it through. Haig should cover it. Well, he makes sure. He puts boot to ball and knocks it dead. Eagles will get the possession back. And there's a fella down here with the old hunting on. And if it was anything to do with me, I think he'd have to have it surgically removed to play it again. But Saints drop out from between the sticks. Broadbent. Lawless attacked in half. It's moved over to the right. Aston. The pass looked at a hint forward as he moved it across. Edmed, the man again, driving the ball in, approaching the Saints 20-metre line. Good tackling there as Paul Carr gets the ball away. Inside pass that was knocked forward. Cunningham picks it up, slips it inside to Alan Hunt. Saints keep the ball moving. Looked initially as though it was going to come to the Arnold wing, but Hunt turned back inside. Now it's Matautia. Saints move it over to the right. Julian O'Neill. A host of Eagle tacklers. Press in. Lineside ploy. Sean Long. Derek McVie running out wide. Slips the ball to Arnold. There's nowhere for him to go. He has to come in field. Solid tackling, and once again there the Eagles players going in between the Saints players' legs, and that is an illegal tackle, but it doesn't seem to get the penalty that it should do. Saints move it left. Newlove chips it through, touches the Eagles man, comes back to the Saints player, but he didn't play at it. It's the last one of the sequence. The ball put high, Sovatabua underneath it. Oh, a super take by Sovatabua. OGA Okiwa steps up at the acting half-back position, moves away in field, and once again Sovatabua from the full-back position, linking up. Broadbent the man there. Saints penalised for offside. Well, you've got to play the percentages. Lie up. If the referee pegs you, well, you've got to get back. 7.5 minutes gone. No score at present. This AJ Okiwa, an ex-American footballer, played for the Nottingham American footballers. He's been here a couple of seasons, only made about 2 first-team appearances. Maybe he's a bit of a speedster. We'll have to see later, won't we? Martin Wood running the angles, driving it over there, dragging the Saints over. Aston. Broadbent. Up to the Saints 20. 8 minutes gone, no score here at Don Valley. Carr. Exciting second row is Paul Carr. Runs well, takes the defence with him. It's the last one of the sequence. The Eagles are running it. Aston puts it cross-field. Well, he's dropped the ball there. As the Saints pressure comes in, it'll be a turnover on the 6th tackle. Aston with the cross-field kick, meant for Pinkney over on the far side. Did actually get fingers to it, but lost possession. Saints couldn't capitalise on it. It was on the 6th tackle, and the turnover effected. Chris Joint. Eagles line up well, but the referee pegs them for offside. Looked all right on his left. He was like indicating over there to the right hand side. Saints now running it across field. Derek McVie uses the dummy runner. Andy Leatham there coming through. Now it's with Sean Long, dragging the defence in. Long again. Slips it to Newlove, the big man on the outside. Sullivan was with him. Newlove up to the 20. Martin Wood, one of the tacklers in there on that far side. Julian O'Neill. Cunningham. Long. Good ball there, Alan Hunt, just taken by the ankles. In striking distance, blindside again, Hammond. The line was begging, it's the last one of the sequence. Derek McVie, out to Arnold, still on the sixth tackle. Cunningham puts the ball out. That'll be the turnover. Saints persisted on this blind side, looking to squeeze it at the corner, and Paul Carr in the end comes up with the possession. And Wetu Tewa, the left centre, clearing the danger for the Eagles. Edmed, 8 metres of forward yardage. Now with Broadbent, moving it over to the far side. Oh, Broadbent gets a lovely ball out to Lawless. The tackling by the Saints, he'll have to be clamped. He'll have to take one man round the legs and one round the top. Stop him squeezing the ball out. Haig lets it run into touch. Play safe. Saints in 5th place in the Super League table. The Eagles are in 8th. Eagles with only 4 wins. And as I said, they played the old Pie Eaters last Sunday and got hammered 58 points to 2. So they'll want to restore a little bit of pride. The Saints moving through. Arnold coming off the right wing, moving over to the left, and a lot of mauling at the play of the ball, and the Eagles are penalised. Referee Connolly moving over, awards Saints the penalty. 12 minutes gone, no score. Eagles versus the Saints. Certainly looked forward from our position, but referee Connolly didn't pick it up. Long, McVie. Good yardage made by the Saints. Cunningham turns it in field. Long again, Hammond along the line. Disjoint trying to burst the Eagles' defence. Julian O'Neill brings it right, straightens up, drives up just short of the 20. Last one now. Long puts it high, it's coming over to the right wing. Arnold knocks it back in field. Alan Hunt gathers it, Hunt chips it forward. Hunt again, dribbles on. Can he win the chase? Alan Hunt, oh, that's a great try, yes! A try out of nothing. Alan Hunt stands there and he looks and he waits for the applause, and there's nothing wrong with that, is there? 12 minutes gone and Alan Hunt in for the try. That came on the 6th tackle with Saints running the ball, and then it was put to the air. The kick came over here to Arnold. Arnold padded it back in field. The Eagles were pressurising. Alan Hunt went to pick it up. He did so. The Eagles came in again. He just dribbled it forward, rounded his man, dribbled it through again. Sabatabua came across, and Alan Hunt just hacked it on again, and then touched down in the corner there for the first try of this evening's match. And Hunt, with his 19th try of the season, leading try scorer here at St Helens. But that coming out of nothing, there didn't look any danger at all. Looked all the Eagles had it covered. And Long, let's hope I don't put the mocker on him, but he kicked well last Sunday from the touchline. He's only a metre or so in. Well, I have put the mocker on him, haven't I? Deary me. Ah, you're right there. But 4 points to 0, the score. good start for the Saints. Can they keep it up? The Eagles will get possession back from the kick-off. And obviously Eagles with the distinction of being the first European side over here in Britain to win in the World Club Championships. They beat the Perth Reds 26-22, a great game. And I bet we were all cheering for the Eagles, weren't we, on that night? Trailing late on, then Pinckney came through with the try that sealed it after a Reds mistake, and it was great for the Eagles to get the win. Paul Carr, crossfield run, driving run, head down. Exciting player. David Michael moving it crossfield, releases it on. It's the last one of the sequence. It'll go to Aston for the kick. Well, he's got to be tackled. He's lost possession. That's the turnover. Knock on the sixth tackle, turnover, and that's what you've got to do. Obviously, you've got to pressurise the man that's going to be kicking. More or less, the Eagles will know that the ball's going to come to Sean Long for the kick. But we also have Carl Hammond that's very useful as well. But Saints 30 metres out. The ball coming back. Sean Long falls on the loose play. The tackle count back to 0. As Andy Leatham, I think that is, that's driving in. Yes. Good driving by the Saints. The ball's kept going. It's with Hammond. Out to Newlove. Newlove twists. Look for support. Support's there. Andy Haig. And Haig, going for the corner. The tackle looked a little high as Haig went through. Can the Saints capitalise now on the Eagles' defence? Derek McVie knocks it forward. Dearie me. He holds his hand up. Saints had the pressure on there, moving it over there from the far side, the open side, over here to the right. Unfortunately, McVie knocked it forward in the movement.
Come on, let's hear it for the Sheffield Eagles.
Eagles with the penalty. 8 metres short of the halfway line. Eagles to restart. Lawless to Broadbent. And the Saints tackling by McVie and Leatham. Maiko siding through, looking for support. Was Maiko there? There was none with him, which is a good job as far as the Saints are concerned. Edmed striving into the Saints 20, 12 metres from the Saints line. Maiko, Aston, short ball by the Eagles. They've lost the possession. The referee said OK, play on. The ball lost in the severity of the tackle. Sullivan looking for a run, looking for half a gap. Sullivan it just made. Oh, that's a try all the way. Great try by Anthony Sullivan. Pins the ears back, slides over. 17 minutes gone, and Sullivan doubles the Saints score. It's now Saints 8, Eagles 0. So Sullivan replies in kind, and now Sullivan on 19 tries for the season. Hunt got his 19th. I don't know whether I said 18th before, but Hunt with his 19th try in the 12th minute. Sullivan with his 19th try there in the 17th minute. He came in off the left flank looking for a piece of the action. Run across field, saw the gap, went for it, put the welly down, and he was away like the clappers, wasn't he? No problem, touched it down for the 4-pointer. And now a similar position, but slightly more infield, about 10 metres infield for Sean Long. Let's see if Long now can add the extra points on. Let's see if he can float it in. That looks better, but he's dragged it this side of the post this time. Let's hope these conversion attempts are not going to be crucial. And yes, Anthony Sullivan, the left winger, coming in, making it 8 points to the Saints. Sheffield yet to score. Dean Busby injured last Sunday, only on a minute, and had to be carried off. Leg injury. Bobby Golding recovering, back in light training. Apollo Perolini, obviously on the injured list. And we don't know, he's going in for surgery, we don't know the extent of his injury. He'll be sorely missed, but he's had a bad season with niggly injuries, Apollo, and he's played with injuries for quite a while. Chris Morley back on the bench, Andy Northey still out injured. And long-term Tommy Martin. But at the end of the day, you've got to get on with it, as Lawless puts boot to ball on the sixth tackle, finds touch 10 metres inside the Saints half. Halfway through this first half at Don Valley, 20 minutes gone, 20 minutes to go. Eagles 0, Saints 8. Last Sunday, Sean Long, his 5 goals were the first goals in Super League. His other points obviously coming in the World Club Championship, his other 7 goals. And Kieran Cunningham's 2 tries were his first tries in the Super League this season. His other 3 coming, 1 in the Challenge Cup and 2 in the World Club Championship. Leatham losing the ball, the Eagles tidy it up. Wetu Taiwa coming in, obviously looking for a piece of the action as Martin Wood gets it, puts it out over onto the far side. Keith Senior and Nick Pinkney. Pinkney coming crossfield. Well taken there, that's a well executed tackle by Cunningham? As I said, we're 3 days camel ride away up here. Just hope you'll bear with me. It's like looking at a pea on a mountain. We're up to the 20-metre line. The Eagles in possession. Lawless on the blind side. Dribbles it through. The ball taken by Derek McVie. The referee said play on. As Arnold comes through. But Derek McVie getting up very gingerly. Haig in possession. Centre field. 10 metres out. Saints moving it over to the left flank. Newlove well wrapped up. And an Eagles player down there on the far side in need of running repairs. So Jeanette Smith coming on now, I think, to treat Derek McVie. He doesn't look too clever. Saints lose possession. The Eagles gather it up. Michael, the man, the standoff half. Taiwa, inside ball there to Rod Doyle. Doyle releases it. Now AJ Okiwa comes up. Sabatabua loses the possession. But the Saints are penalised for lifting the leg. So Mark Aston composes himself. Lawless, it was the man that was receiving treatment. Aston kicks it over. 23 minutes gone. With the penalty goal. Eagles 2, Saints 8.
Penalty scored by the Sheffield Eagles, number 7, Mark Aston, spotted by Hanrahan.
Well, the PA man there, he works well. The system's very good. You can hear it clear as a bell. Makes a change to some of the grounds we go to. So the Eagles back in the hunt, trailing by 6. Long takes it, slips it to Joint. And Long steps up again. Inside ball to Arnold. A roving commission, Arnold. Saints still have the possession. Cunningham scampers away. He breaks out of the tackle. Did he lose possession? The referee penalising the Eagles, says he's knocked the ball out of his hand. In obviously more than a one-to-one situation, and that's why the penalty was given. Saints restart, moving cross field. Andy Leatham, 40 metres out. The Eagles forced to defend. They trail by 6. Saints are moving it to the right. Alan Hunt going crossfield. Hunt again, looking for a chink in the armour. Joint uses the pivot, longer, out to McVie. McVie breaks through the cover defence, turns it back inside. The Saints are keeping it going. Long comes crossfield. He looks for that gap. Broadbent brings him down. Saints move it left. Certainly Verdi in the play, right and left. Lofted ball. Hammond chips it for Arnold for the corner. AJ Okiwa tried to get away, but great cover defence there by Carl Hammond. Eagles persist on the short side. Summertabua from the full-back berth, approaching the halfway line, 8 metres short. Aston at dummy half. Good tackling on Doyle. O'Neill and Cunningham move in. Drop off ball on the opposite diagonal by the Eagles, but no way through for them. Looks like Paul Carr coming crossfield. Well, it isn't. It is Paul Carr. Last one of the sequence. Aston gets his kick underway, puts it deep downfield. Touch found inside the Saints 10-metre area. But as you know, the ball will be brought back to the 10-metre line, and 20 metres in, head and feed to the Saints. So quite a few spectators come across the border this evening from St Helens. Not as many as we took to Oldham on Sunday, I don't think. And more or less a full programme for tonight, 4 games. Bradford and Leeds at home, Salford away in Paris. Saints here at the Eagles. McVie unloads inside to Arnold. He straightens up, tries to duck infield. The Eagles' defence solid at that time. Long, running crossfield, has to come back. No way through for him, but he's up to the halfway, taken down on the centre spot. Last tackle for the Saints. Hammond chips it through for the corner. AJ Okawa lets it run into touch. Head and feed to the Eagles from the resulting scrum. 27 minutes gone. Eagles 2, Saints 8. Aston will feed this scrum. Referee Connolly urging the Saints to stay on side. Maiko, stand-off half. Was it the no? It was Taiwa, I beg your pardon. Now with Martin Wood. Ex-Keighley forward. Came here to Sheffield along with Nick Pinkney from the Keighley club when Phil Larder was here, and he's subsequently been disposed of, and John Keir has took over. Good running by the Eagles, Summertabua, and that's collared by Matautia, and it's a good job he did too, because he was coming through at pace, the big full-back. Good running by the Eagles. The tackle is completed. It's the last one of the set of 6. It's going to Aston for the chip through. Andy Haig, will he let it run? Well, it's gone in off an Eagles player, that. I think that's gone in off an Eagles player. It should be head and feed to the Saints.
Come on, let's hear it for the Sheffield Eagles.
Yes, Sean Long has the ball. Comes inside to Alan Hunt. The speedy 3/4 of the Saints coming inside, looking for that half gap. Paid dividends for for Anthony Sullivan before, I beg your pardon. When he came hunting and looked through, saw the gap, drew the defence across and got the 4-pointer. Bit of a up-the-middle battle here at Don Valley. Just a couple of sparks of excitement, and those coming both St Helens way with the Hunt and Sullivan try. Long with the kick for the corner. Sullivan has to chase it. Sobertaboo will have to play it. Sullivan comes in, closes him down. Matautia takes the man, and Joint completes the tackle. Wetu Taiwa comes in field, the ball's loose. Saints have it. Is it Newlove? It's not, it's Cunningham. Cunningham foraging for the ball there. Great tackle. And Saints now in ideal position. 10 metres out. Joint unloads it to Long. Out to Matautia. Good tackling. Martin Wood, one of the tacklers in. Well, the referee right on the job, and the Eagles trying to get the man to the ground. If he won't go, get him bounced down. Julian O'Neill still 10 metres out, and Saints now, can they unlock the defence? Newlove, good tackling on that far side. Pinkney and Senior, great tackling, holding the Saints out. Joint persists on that short side. It's the last one now. Long puts it cross field for Arnold. Too deep. Lawless to Broadbent. He unloads to Rob Doyle, to Aston, across field now. Senior turns it inside to Pinkney. He's forced back. Sobertaboo quickly dispatched to the turf. 10 metres short of the halfway line. Edmed again meets Alan Hunt up top as he penetrates the Saints half. It's the last one of the sequence. Lawless brings it blindside. Doyle chips it through to chase for Taiwa. Taiwa gets it. Andy Haig stops it. Great tackle by Haig. That's the turnover on the sixth tackle there. The Eagles putting on the power play, and it nearly paid dividends. Lovely chip kick through there by Rob Doyle. Taiwan, it sat up nice for him. But Andy Haig with a try-saving tackle. Sean Long breaks away. Support a little late coming up to assist him, and the Eagles penalised for having a second bite of the cherry at the tackle. 33 minutes gone on the clock, so 7 minutes remaining. Eagles 2, Saints 8. A bad kick there, keeps the ball infield. Eagles come up with it, and Sobertaboo breaks away. Sean McRae won't be happy with that, will he? And neither will all the spectators that's come over here. You've got to make sure you get the penalties. The ball's early knock on by Lawless. Took his eye off the ball, passed it before he had hold of it. And the Saints will let head and feet from the scrum just inside their own half and look for a good set of 6 to take them up to the Eagles line. Hammond, Hunt, back inside. Good run from Andy Haig, linking up with the 3/4 from the full-back berth. Chris Joint there coming in, gives it to Newlove. Been well marshalled this evening as Newlove. Most expensive player in rugby league. Long, good ball there, Matautia. Only Sobertaboo to beat. Matautia slips it out, bad ball, but tidied up well by Arnold. And Arnold drives for the line, 10 metres out. Cunningham puts it out. Alan Hunt tidies it up, slips it back inside to Sean Long. Saints move it over that far side. Hammond, well taken there, given to Joint. What a great tackling on the far side by Senior. Newlove now chips it for the corner, tidied up by Pinkney. Pinkney coming cross field. Sullivan tried to ankle tap him, he evaded his clutches, and then the Eagles drive it again. Paul Carr, 30 metres away from his own line. Hardly in with a sniff of scoring, the Eagles at present, as Edmed takes it up Now to Broadbent, inside ball, Sabatabua. Lawless scampers away, tireless hooker. Well, good juggling there by Broadbent, took it well, put it back in field. The Eagles are keeping it going, Paul Carr has it. He's wrapped up, that'll be the last one of the sequence. Taiwa at dummy half. Puts it to Aston, he puts it downfield. Is that too deep this time? It is. Touching goal, it's gone. Tap restart from the centre of the 20, Saints possession. 4 minutes plus any stoppage time remaining.
Confirming substitutions. First of all, for St Helens, number 17, Andy Latham has gone off, replacing Ian Pickavant. For the Sheffield Eagles, Rob Doyle, number 19, has gone off. Darren Turner replaces him.
As you heard, there are 2 substitutions. Turner on for Doyle and Pickavant on for Andy Latham. 4 minutes of the half remaining. The Saints are in possession. Alan Hunt turns it back inside to Sean Long. He comes back up the middle. Jigging, bobbing, weaving. Can't get through. Pickavant. Is it? No, it's Carl Hammond. Now to Pickavant. Always gives his all. Well, all these players give their all, don't they? Last one of the sequence. It's for Chris Joint. Out wide to Newlove. Newlove again, chips it for the corner. Right into the arms of Pinckney. Sullivan wraps him up. Well, Pinckney playing for the penalty. Didn't get it. Slow play of the ball. The referee moving in. Pegged the Saints for offside. Oh, not lining up correctly at the play of the ball. Well, is he going to have a word with the captain? I mean, there was a bit slow there, the Eagles, at the play of the ball. He's going to have a word with Anthony Sullivan. Perhaps a little bit of friendly banter, as they say, between Sullivan and Martin Wood there. Now let's have a good clean fight break when I tell you to break, you know, and all that sort of stuff. He's got to impose himself on the game. Mr. Campbell certainly imposed himself on the game last Sunday, didn't he? Ten metres short of the halfway line. Eagles start this set of 6 after being awarded a penalty for a Saints infringement at the play of the ball. Broadbent, good drive from him into Saints territory. Lawless at dummy half. Wood, good run in there. Turner, the man, I think that is, it's just come on. Now it's with Aston. Inside ball to Carl, he's lost possession. Maiko was with him, the try line was begging. Great work by the Eagles, they drove up well, good into passing, good run by Carr, but the pass just going to ground with Maiko on his left, and he just lost control of it. Put it down. Head and feet to the Saints. Possibly 2 minutes remaining. There's Newlove. He has the ball, reached out of his hands in the tackle. And the Eagles are back in possession. Can they strike before the half-time hooter? They trail by 6. 8 points to 2 is the score at present in favour of the Saints as the Eagles break, looking for support. Great tackle there in the end by Sean Long. Senior coming over from the right over here to the left. But it's the Eagles. Lawless. Bad ball to Aston. Tidied up. Moved over to Martin Wood. Wood chips it for the corner. Haig over there quickly. And Haig gathers it. Well taken by Andy Haig. He read it well. He moved over quickly. Well, once again there, if as the Eagles move up quickly. The Saints were pegged for a penalty for that only a couple of minutes ago. In the dying seconds on my watch of the first half. A pretty dull game by usual standards. But if it's dull and you're winning, why grumble? Pickavant grubbers it downfield. Finds touch, 8 metres inside the Eagles' half. 40 minutes up on my watch, and there's the half-time hooter. So half-time here at the Don Valley Stadium. Eagles 2, Saints 8. Hunt on the scoring with an individual try, a try out of nothing in the 12th minute, dribbled it through. It was unconverted. 5 minutes later, Sullivan coming off the left wing, looking for a bit of the action. Came across, drew the defence across, opened the gap, slid through it. Touchdown in this bottom corner again, that was unconverted, and then Aston with a penalty goal right in front of the sticks in the 23rd minute. Half-time here at Don Valley. Eagles 2, Saints 8. Waiting to start the second half. Here at Don Valley, Saints in the lead by 6 points. 8 points to 2 the score. And they tell me that Gary Glitter sung this song, but I don't remember, I'm not old enough. And neither does Paul, your cameraman. But it's Saints to restart.
Sheffield Eagles.
Referee Connolly gets things underway, and the Eagles nearly make a mistake. Raining quite heavily now. Slippery conditions. Same for both sides. Spirited run from the Eagles there as they get out of their own 20-metre area. Darren Turner moving it down the right flank. Lawless at dummy half, the ball put inside and then kicked downfield and finds touch 20 metres from the Saints try line. Sean Long, head and feed to the Saints. 20 metres in, 20 metres from the Saints line. Hammond to Andy Haig. And as we were discussing at half-time, obviously, if you was a bit nearer to the playing pitch, there might be more atmosphere. Obviously, the crowd over, all amassed over this side, helps that along. But it's just not the same as when you're down there within striking distance. Long ball to Matautia, short drop-off ball as Matautia, but he's well met. The tackling been quite good from both sides. Only a couple of bits of individualism by the Saints wingmen as Paul Newlove. Alan Hunt was with him, but great run by Newlove. Strong driving run, 25-metre run, and the Saints bring the ball left. Sean Long puts it in the air, Subatabua there, takes it well, just loses his footing. The Saints cover defence, comes across, holds him on his own 10-metre line, and the Eagles there with it all to do. Lawless turns it in field, Polkar, forced back. Solid tackling, Pickavance just taking a knock in that tackle. Broadbent for the Eagles, gets it away to Lawless. Lawless to Aston, along the line. Darren Turner, just grabbed by the jersey. Oh, he slips a lovely ball there, does Turner. The tackle's completed. Martin Wood attacked in half. He brings it on the blind side, throws it in field. Nick Pitney, Pitney with a chip and chase. Andy Haig well under it. Good work by the Eagles, but Haig gathers the ball, drives, twists out of the tackle. 25 metres away from his own line. And Saints coming cross-field again. Derek McVie, is he forced into touch? He isn't, he just manages to keep in field. Matautia, out to Long, lovely ball from Matautia, and Long sees the gap, up to the halfway line. Still 8-2 the score, 3.5 minutes of the second half gone. Hammond puts the ball to Alan Hunt. He can't control it. Martin Wood comes up with it. Savatabua linking up again with his back division as the Eagles spectators get behind their team. Aston, Turner, Keith Senior, well, he moves away from the acting half-back. Mark Aston steps up, eventually spit it out as Steve Hedmed comes up with the possession. The Eagles move it over. Martin Ward, he straightens up, support there, Savatabua, and that's a great try by the full-back, linking up there. He's run tirelessly throughout the game, but 4 minutes into the second half, and Savatabua linking up there after the Eagles had moved it over there to the left. Martin Ward had made the break, and Savatabua.
A try for the Sheffield Eagles. Number 1, Basil Savatabua.
He linked up, as he has done tirelessly. He's run hard and strong. And Wasele Savatabua over for the 4-pointer. A right-footed kicker on the correct side for him. Shouldn't have any problem. Could these two misconversions by Sean Long prove costly at the end? As Aston, yes, he's successful. The score.
Conversion for the Sheffield Eagles. Mark Aston
with the conversion.
Number 7, sponsored by Hand.
Back on level terms. That. Saints will get possession back, but that's coming in, that try obviously coming from a Saints mistake, and the ball couldn't be taken. Alan Hunt couldn't take it. The Eagles snapped it up, and from the resulting play, Wood burst through. Savatabua was there, and the Eagles get 6 points from that hard work. Derek McBee releases it. Well, goes to Alan Hunt again. He couldn't take it. It was an awkward ball. I don't think Alan Hunt was expecting it, but Derek McBee scores it out, and the Eagles will have the tails up now. But that's good tackling by the Saints. Forced them back. Lawless, Aston, Martin Wood. Long cut-out ball here to Nick Pinkney. The Saints tackling. They'll have to be hard. Make sure the man doesn't get through. Broadbent. He'll squeeze the ball out, give half an opportunity. Lawless at dummy half, looking for the runners. Edmed, I think that is. Strong running. 15 metres from the Saints line, and the Eagles are charging again. Kick through. Sean Long's there. Great work by Long. But the Eagles were charging, and he was in with a snip. And only that well-timed kick from Sean Long clearing the danger. Saints drop it out. Martin Wood gathers it. 8 points apiece. 8 minutes gone of the second half. Eagles are hungry. They want to get back in with it. Broadbent. Newlove in at the tackle there. But good running by Broadbent. Chris Joyce finally brings him down. Lawless on the blind side. Saints were exposed here. On their left. Aston. Wood. The Eagles now putting it together. Carr, the man running out wide. Savatabua was linking up again in the back division. Last one of the sequence. The Eagles have the possession. They'll put it high. Aston goes for the one-pointer. Waved away by the touch judge. Always handy. Extra point on the board.
Just to
Could be
confirm,
crucial at the end.
Substitution for the Saints. Derek McVeigh has been replaced by Chris Morley.
So as the PA man just gave us the information, Derek McVeigh off, Chris Morley on. Morley had his unfair share of injury problems as Kieran Cunningham scampers away, looks for support, Saints to throw it into Boult, as we know they can. Newlove out to Sullivan. Can he round his man? He has to take the tackle. Slippy conditions, and the Eagles try to push Sullivan into touch. Chris Joint, short ball to Matautier. Last one now of this sequence. Hammond puts it to the air. Put a bit of pressure on Sabatabua. Oh, a great take by the fullback. And the Eagles are penalised. Are they not playing the ball correctly? Or are the Saints going to be penalised for offside? Well, the Saints are penalised for offside. The referee doing a lot of gesticulating, and they can't touch you for it either. But Aston finds touch. 8 metres short of the halfway line. The score's all level, 8 points apiece. Half an hour of the game remain, and Broadbent for the Eagles. Strangely enough, the Saints never do really well here at Sheffield. But they need the points. Sheffield put the ball down, Saints come up with it. Alan Hunt this time capitalises on an Eagles mistake. He wants a quick play the ball. The Saints eager to get back in the stride as Chris Joint moves upfield. Still raining here at Sheffield. Sean Long straightens up, in and out, trying to thread his way through, up to the Eagles 20. Do the Saints have the key to unlock this defence? Newlove, Sullivan, forced into touch. Not a lot of room to work there as Newlove gave Sullivan the ball. Good cover defence by the Eagles. Keith Senior there, excellent defence. Receiving the plaudits from his teammates. Adam feed to the Eagles. Eagles have just made a substitution. I just see the PA man can help us along there a bit. But the Eagles have the possession. Up to the halfway line. Solid tackling by the Saints as they move up quickly. Martin Wood looking for the cut-out ball as Sabatabua comes through. Sean Long tidies up on that loose play. Gillian O'Neill, 30 metres out. Joint, Newlove in field. Newlove again on his own. Can he beat Sabatabua? Newlove an individual effort. Oh, that's a super try by Newlove. Puts Saints in the lead by 12 points to 8. 52 minutes gone of the game. With the conversion to come after Newlove had scored. Great individual effort for the big man.
Try for St Helens, number 4, Paul Newlove.
Great individual effort for the big fella. Couple of games back after injury, but Newlove, that's his 11th try of this season's campaign. But Long stepping up there. Well, that's waved away, so he's not got his kicking boots on tonight, my word.
Just to confirm the Sheffield Eagles substitution, Steve Edmed has been replaced by Ricky Wright. Okay, let's hear it for the Sheffield
Wright
Eagles.
coming on for Edmund in the 51st minute.
Clappers.
And I'm afraid that Unless Saints get more points on the board, the goal kicking's going to let them down this evening. But they are in the lead, 12 points to 8. The Eagles in possession, but being forced back. Broadbent, the man that was taken down. The Eagles driving forward, looking hungry, full of running, gaining more forward momentum than the Saints are, it must be said. But they still trail by 12 points to 8. Aston, Turner kicks it upfield. That's more or less a nothing kick by Turner, taken well by Andy Haig. He'll have to take the tackle. They're dragging him toward the touchline. With the slippy conditions, Saints a little slow getting back onside as Anthony Sullivan goes crossfield, looking for that break again, which brought him a try in the first half. But the Saints move it over, and then centre field, strong run. Pickavant's the man. I think they're 10 metres short of the halfway line. Andy Haig linking up, just penetrating the Eagles' half. Matautia, well taken down. Pretty reasonable tackling from both sides on the whole. But the game, they played up the middle, the ball's lost, the Eagles come up with a possession. Well, the referee penalising the Eagles as they'd come away, must be reaping the ball out at the tackle.
Substitution for the Sheffield Eagles, Martin Wood being replaced by Marcus Vasilkopoulos.
So Martin Wood being replaced by Marcus Vasilkopoulos. A straight positional swap. Vasilkopoulos, well, the ball's loose there. What's the referee going to rule? He's given a knock on. Said the ball was lost by Ian Pickavant as he got up to play it. Vasilkopoulos, ex of Leeds, a utility player, but will slot in equally at home, right in the back of the pack. Aston feeds, and the Eagles are moving upfield. Vasilkopoulos, first touch. Midway between the 20-metre line and the halfway, and the Eagles are keeping it going. Kieran Cunningham moves up, sloppy play. "18 minutes of the second half gone as Aston drills it for the corner. Will it roll into touch? It does. 25 metres out. The referee in there. Head and feet to the Saints. A pretty drab and dismal game, and a drab and dismal evening here at Sheffield. Sean Long, Hammond, using Hunt as the foil. But good tackling. The Eagles moving quickly. The Saints with it all to do. They still have a 4-point advantage, and we only need a bit of brilliance. Next game for the Saints, home tie against the league leaders Bradford at Nosey Road. Evening kick-off next Sunday. The following Sunday, Sky tie again. We play Halifax, and then the lads are off for the 3-week stint in Australasia. Andy Haig, good run from Haig. Taken down just short of the 20. Good diagonal run. Saints within the striking distance. The last tackle of the sequence. Sean Long puts it crossfield. Okiwa takes it well. Comes crossfield. Taken down on the 20. And the Eagles move it through again. But good tackling by the Saints, and the Saints know they've got to hold them down there. in that 20-metre area, if they can contain them for the remainder of this set of 6. Strong running by the Eagles outfit. Saints lined up on the halfway line. Good run there by the Eagles. Well, still driving, looking for support. Aston, Aston still going. Finally brought down on the 20. Sabatabua from the acting half-back position turns it in field. Last one of the sequence. Can the Eagles run it on the power play? Oh, Lawless had nothing pass. Puts it out to the left, a cut-out ball, but unfortunately there was nobody there to take it. And a substitution on the far side for the Saints. Andy Leatham looks as though he's coming back on. And Veer Matautia looks as though he's been replaced. I think it's Veer Matautia.
Substitution for the Saints. Matautia comes off, replaced by Paul Anderson.
Oh, beg your pardon. Paul Anderson is the man that's come on. Julian O'Neill into Eagles territory. Saints drawing the Eagles defence across. Slips it to Paul Newlove. He's clattered this time. Eagles move up quickly. Chris Joint out to Paul Anderson on the left flank. Anthony Sullivan on his outside. Ian Pickavance at dummy half. Newlove the man now. Can he produce his magic again? The big man drives forward 10-15 metres. Force the Eagles on the back foot. Lineside ploy, Chris Joint. Misses out Anderson. Oh, misses out Anthony Sullivan. Well, the referee penalising Carl Hammond for throwing a left arm in, he says. Went in with a tackle. The referee obviously can see more than us. And you, they usually can, can't they? 18 minutes remain. 12-8 the score in favour of the Saints. Next score could win it. Who knows? Lawless. 40 metres from the Saints line. Aston. Sabatabua coming in field. Once again, Sabatabua linking up, good ball. Well, that was a forward pass there. The referee allows play to go on, but the ball's gone down, it's loose. It's turned back in field. The Eagles are keeping it moving. It's the last one of the sequence. Blindside ploy, it's chipped through, it's on the floor, it's anybody's ball. It's still on the 6th tackle. It's dribbled through again, that'll be the turnover. The referee indicating that the ball is to be turned over. And the Eagles all offside on the referee's right. He chooses to ignore it this time. As Anderson.
Substitution for the Sheffield Eagles. Paul Broadbrent goes off. And returning Steve Edmer.
Broadbent off, Edmed on. Newlove has the possession. 20 metres short of the halfway line. The Saints are leading by 4 as Hammond breaks out of the tackle. Used Arnold as a foil. And I believe the Eagles have the possession. So a catalogue of errors, but slippy conditions down there. The ball like the old proverbial bar of soap. The Eagles spectators trying to rally their team. And if it was for noise alone, they'd win hands down, wouldn't they? There's some with a drum and a fellow with a big hunting horn, and I don't know what he can do with his hunting horn. but he's participating. The Eagles have the possession. They trail by 4. They're 30 metres out. Aston moving it over to the left. Puts it back in field. Last one of the sequence for the Eagles. Will it go to the air? It comes to Aston. He puts it high. Senior has it. It's the last tackle. The ball was thrown out, and Paul Newell, I think, has the possession. Anderson has to take the tackle of Turner, who was straight in. And once again, the Eagles encroach.
Let's get behind the Sheffield Eagles.
Well, the PA man doing his bit. Julian O'Neill loses the ball. The Eagles have it. Paul Carr, Sabatabua comes in field looking for his second. He'll have to be clattered. The Eagles in an ideal position now. A set of 6 and 10 metres from the Saints line. It's the Saints' turn to move up in a slightly offside position. Break away quickly. Ahmed back on for Broadbent. The Saints urge to get back onside. Lawless from the acting half-back position. Forced back by some great tackling. The Saints defence has got to hold. Saints move it left. No way through for Aston. The ball's loose. Saints have it. Good work, good tackling. Force Aston back. And he loses the possession. Saints have got to try and respect the possession now. It's always difficult with a slippy ball. 14 minutes remain. Paul Anderson down the short side, takes the tackle. The Eagles are urged to get back onside, and the Saints play it. And O'Neill will take the tackle again. 10 metres short of the halfway. Long. Well, a speculator out of the back, tidied up by Alan Hunt. Let's see a bit of Hunt magic now. He comes crossfield. He releases it back to Chris Joint, the captain for the Saints. Up to the halfway line, Joint goes. It's the last one of the sequence. Will Long drill it for touch? He does. And touch is found 20 metres out.
Don't forget, at the end of the game, the man of the match presentation, pitch side. Just a few minutes to go. Let's hear it for the Sheffield Eagles. Get behind them.
The Eagles in possession. They're just outside their own 20. They're trailing by 4. They're moving it over to the left. Okiwa has the possession. Turner, tireless runner. Roving commission all over the pitch. Can the Saints weather the storm? With 12 minutes of the game remaining. That's a loose pass. Can the Saints capitalise on it? Well, it's still loose, the ball, but it's put back to Aston. He gets the kick away. Haig's covering. Pinkney's there. Haig did well, forced it into touch. It came off Haig. It's a scrum down and feet to the Eagles.
Danny Arnold comes on. Joey Hayes goes on.
So Joey Hayes introduced to the game in place of Danny Arnold. The Eagles head and feed, and they move it crossfield. Senior is that has the ball. Good bullocking run, 20 metres out. Lawless inside. Can the Eagles strike? The next score could win it as Lawless scampers away. Strong work from the hooker for the Eagles. Turner there involved again. Senior over here on this side. Pinkney's with him. And the Saints defence going to be tested again. Turner from acting half. Well wrestled to the ground by Newlove. Last one of the sequence for the Eagles. Aston dribbles it through. Oh, well held there. Is that loose? The referee's looking. Is the try given? We can't see from our position. The referee's consulting with the in-goal touch judge. When he's given a try, your cameraman Paul seems to think that he didn't have full control, but the try is given, the score's a level again, and the Eagles could take the lead now for the first time in this game with this conversion.
It's try time.
So these missed conversions for the Saints, 3 tries, could prove costly, as the Eagles there with Aston right in front of the sticks. They'll take the lead with this conversion to the Taiwan try, making it 14-12, and the Eagles in the lead for the first time in the game. Taiwan try
for the Sheffield Eagles by Mark Aston,
on the nod of the in-goal touch judge. To your right, after the ball squirming away as
substitution for the Sheffield Eagles. Ricky Wright goes on, Paul Broadbent goes on. Nine minutes to go. Let's get behind the Sheffield Eagles.
Your PA man there just winding the Eagles up. 9 minutes to go, he says. And the Saints trail by 2. Eagles wins this season, coming home and away against Warrington. A win at home against Castleford, and an away win at the Charlotte against Paris. Newlove taken down. The Eagles now will muster their defence. Hammond, short ball there, Saints in the clear. Last one of the sequence for the Saints. Blindside ploy. Joey Hayes chips it, he chases it. The bounce is not favourable for the wingman. He was unlucky last Sunday with a couple of efforts down the right flank. The clock stopped while we wait for the rugby ball to come back as the Eagles will restart from the centre of the 20. Lawless to Turner. Saints will have to move in, try to hold them there, see if they can force them into an error at that end of the ground. Well, that's good running from Edmed. (14-12) the score in favour of the Eagles. 6 minutes remain. Vasilakopoulos, 10 metres inside the Saints half. Sixth and final tackle. Aston drills it to the corner, and it rolls in with about 5 metres to spare.
Substitution for the Sheffield Eagles. Darren Turner on, Rob Doyle on. Just a few minutes to go. Come on, Eagles fans. Get behind us.
6 minutes remain. Long inside to Sullivan. Spoiling tactics by the Eagles as they are in the lead at 14-12. Good tackling. Forceful tackling. Drop-off ball to Joey Hayes. 15 metres short of the halfway line. Sean Long twists, turns, has to take the tackle. Last one now, it goes to Hammond. Drills it downfield. Savatabua, will he let it run? Looks as though he is doing. Thought he might have made a play for it, but with it being slippy out there, obviously the rain still coming down, very fine rain, he chose to let it run. Four minutes remain, the Saints trail by 2. It's head and feet to the Eagles. It's at the right end of the ground as far as the Saints are concerned, but they need the possession. Can they force the Eagles into a mistake? Aston feeds. Brings it blindside. Takes the tackle. Still the Eagles persist on the blindside. Now they open it up. Senior goes in field. Lawless, well, the ball didn't look as though it was played properly there, but Lawless came up with it. Edmed. Last one. 10 metres inside their own half. Loose ball, Aston tidies it up, he'll have to be clattered. Long has it, that's good tackling by Long. The Eagles' plan didn't go to plan. And now Saints, they've got to get points on the board as Newell is forced over to the touchline. That's the first out of a set of 6. 3 minutes remain. Long and Hammond into passing. Well, fooled the commentator as well. That's not very hard to hear, you say. Pickavance, jointed dummy half. Hammond, Long. Ducks under the tackle, releases it out to Alan Hunt. Hunt with Joey Hayes inside. A bullet pass onto Joey Hayes, he can't take it. And the Eagles have the possession. So it looks as though goal kicks are going to let the Saints down tonight. 3 tries, no goals. 2 obviously wide out, and 1 within kicking distance. But it just wasn't to be. 14-12 the score. Broadbent still driving forward. 20 metres from the Saints line. Can the Eagles finish with a flourish? The Eagles still keep the ball moving. The Saints defence going to be tested. The ball's drilled into touch. Counting the minutes down. 2 minutes. Head and feet to the Saints.
Vice President
the
Special
90
Awards
metres
chosen
from
by
the try line
Hobbs,
at the opposite end.
11, Paul Carr. Sponsored by Grosvenor Casino.
The Eagles penalised, reaping the ball on. The Saints played quickly. They push it downfield. Touch is found just short of the halfway line. Possession is paramount. Saints have got to hold on to it. Paul Anderson makes the break. The Eagles tackle him. 20 metres in, 15 metres inside Eagles territory. Long, Hammond along the line. Newell gets the ball from Joint. Newell again, still driving the big centre. Punches a hole in the Eagles' defence. Can the Saints finish off with a flourish right near the end as Sean Long loses possession? That may be the last throw of the dice as far as the Saints are concerned.
For the Eagles, keep the support going.
A miserable season really as far as the Saints are concerned. Not to come up to standard after beating Bradford in the Challenge Cup final. And 40 minutes gone on the clock. 14-12 in favour of the Eagles. And as we said, maybe a controversial try there given by the in-goal touch judge. Whether the player actually got downward pressure, who knows? Scrum down, head and feet to the Eagles, head and feet to the Saints, and we're in the hands of the timekeepers now. Saints will have to strike from this scrum. Hammond, out there, Haig. 15 metres in Eagles territory. Hammond at dummy half. The ball with Chris Joint. There's the final hooter. The Saints have been beaten. 14 points to 12. Goal kicking as well as down as it happens. Half time it was Saints 8, Eagles 2. 2 tries to the Saints and 1 Aston penalty goal was the difference. 8 points to 2 in the second half. Great work by Somerton Brewer, finished off after a good work by Bourne.
For the Sheffield Eagles.
8 minutes later, Newell went in for a brilliant individual try, which was probably the best conversion attempt that Sean Long had had this evening. That went wayward. Saints were still in the lead at 12 points to 8, but 10 minutes before the final hooter, as the ball was kicked through by Aston, the Saints went to gather it. It slipped away from him, went over the try line, and on the intervention of the in-goal touch judge, the try was given. It was converted by Aston, and that was the final score here. 14 points to 12. You've been with Mike Drum. Join us for the next game. Eagles 14, Saints 12.